Hello, this is Sara Perry and this is the Aries 2023 Psychic Insight and Guidance. Hope you're all well. Hello to any newbies out there and hi to all my regulars. It's lovely to have you on board. If you'd like a private reading at the end of this vlog, please do feel free to go down to the website www.saraperry.me and check out the offers I have there. Also connect with me on all the social media sites, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm all over the place if you just take a look, and different things posted on different subjects. I also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to on LinkedIn, so with all the links of different things I'm doing. So Aries, what is the point of 2023? That's what I'm getting you asking. It's like, I want clarity, I want explanation, I want to know where I am. I'm fed up of being here. It's like I'm getting a vision of you with water, like standing in this big tank of water, and the water has risen and risen and risen and risen, and you've not been able to get out of this tank. And you thought that if you sat in this tank long enough, you would rise to the top and finally be able to get out, but somehow your feet are still grounded and stuck on the floor. And now you're standing there and the sun is shining and everything's gone calm. And it looks like, you know, things look a bit clearer because you've been through thunderstorms and whatever while you've been stood in this tank, and the water's been rising, and now it's like right up to the top under your chin and it seems to have stopped. And you're like, well, come on then, what's going to happen next? You know, the birds are singing, everything's calm, you know, there's nothing attacking me, the water isn't rising, I don't feel like I'm drowning anymore. Yes, I still feel like I'm chained to the bottom, but, you know, surely something's going to happen. And there's a sense of trepidation or stillness, you know, or like, you know, you're going to explain what's going on now because I've kind of endured all this stuff. And now, you know, there seems to be an opening, but I'm open and I'm seeing, but I can't actually see anything, you know, nothing's really happening. Be patient. I don't think this is an easy thing for Aries. I think it's the same with Sagittarians, but I think this is going to be a year to learn patience with yourself more than anything. You've already endured so much, so you should have that skill. And Spirit is saying it's just to recognise that this year and work with it throughout the year. This is going to be a time that you could really be in your flow. You can really be present. You can really feel that these undulations, these challenges are a lot easier to move through, you know. I'm kind of getting a vision of a skier, you know, going up and down. It's like as you come down, you've got enough impetus to go back up again, and when you reach full height, you can come straight back down, and you're just literally moving in unison with the world and what's happening. So, you know, really be patient with yourself, you know, work with that. Now, if you're listening to this before 2023, start connecting the dots. It's definitely a transformational year for you, a much more flowing year. And I do see anything linked to houses, contracts, maybe buying property, switching roles as well. Who's the one in charge? Who's the ownership? Maybe you're taking over ownership of a property. April and May are going to be really specific about at that time significant, but also March you'll start feeling flutterings of change, or maybe there's talk about and discussion starting to happen at that point. There's a sense of epiphany coming around what you should do next, and a more logical viewpoint as well. So connect with that, and again, and be patient. There could be a dip, and I'm getting around the 17th of the month, but they're not giving me specifically which month, except I'm seeing January, March and October that seem to be highlighted. Oh, December too, thank you very much. Just be wary of that number, or aware of that number. I don't want to put the fear of God into you. If you read, or if you've listened to my dailies, look at the blog, which is about falling, taking a fall before you hit Wonderland. And these are specific points during the year that will help you make changes, create new directions, and bring in a new start or a fresh idea if it's necessary. There may be some challenges around relationships in 2023, but only so that you can get a fresh new start. Expect some unexpected good surprises as well. But what I'm seeing about these unexpected good surprises is that they may have strings attached. So look at why somebody is giving you a gift, why suddenly this falls on your lap. I don't want you to become sceptical about things and question anything positive in your life, because that isn't the way to go. But just consider who is offering this gift. And if you've been feeling a little bit irked by their behaviour or attitude, or fed up with the situation, suddenly they bring something in that changes the energy and allows you to let go. Remember, if you've got a soul connection with somebody, or you are on a same wavelength, somebody, you're very close to somebody, they will pick up on your energy changes. So if you're starting to take steps back and detach because you're questioning the longevity of something or the value, if somebody is manipulating you, or maybe has narcissistic behaviour, they're likely to come in with something that's going to tap your pleasure buttons, and bring you something new and exciting and awesome that you're going to want to try. And suddenly that takes your levels of your things that have been deteriorating up to a number one notch again, and they rank up then in your value charts just by doing this. But remember that things can be short-lived, things can, they can be a flash in the pan moment. They can, remember that when you're losing your rag with someone and saying something you don't really mean in the heat of the moment, but also when something really wonderful comes in just to save the day, just because it looks great and it looks like it's going to taste fabulous, it could be that poisoned apple that you don't really want to get into, because once bitten, twice shy, remember. I think this is going to be a real year of awareness. Like I said, it's kind of going with the lows, going with the highs, and just sailing through it and not getting too overexcited about, or over-exaggerated about stuff, The fire within you is so important because it gives Arians leadership, it gives them power. But so many Arians have issues with insecurity. It's almost like they're afraid to use their power. They're afraid of what could come of it. So when it does rise to the surface and it can come out in over controlling behaviour, too much jealousy, over exaggerations, that kind of thing, and can be kind of burning rather than useful. If you can use that passion and that fire within you to take you on a more flowing path and a continuous path, this is the year of the rabbit, right? But if we look at the story of the rabbit and the hare, they're similar little creatures, right? And the hare went rushing forwards, and the tortoise was going at its own pace, enjoying the scenery and, methodically getting to the end. In the end, the tortoise won. And that's what they're saying, is that, if you've been going at things at the right pace, if you're learning to really gauge a situation before you jump in, before you lose your rag, before you get wound up and in a pickle, you are going to make much, much bigger steps forwards. I do see money being quite good this year, and in luck I'm seeing fortune cookies, that kind of thing. Not that you get money in fortune cookies, but it's you're out and about and you suddenly break open something, or you break into an idea, or there's a breakthrough, a lucky win of that kind. I'm seeing something to do with cars, maybe a shiny new vehicle that you've been waiting for a long time. I'm getting a blue one particularly, and maybe blue is a good colour for you this year, although it's more watery. It will actually bring more flow, the colour in itself. Blue is a healing, cleansing colour. Okay, so if you want to keep things calm, wear more blue, bring more blue into your life. Add that to some of your decor, because I think it's going to help you flow much more. It's going to ease the way forward. Watch jealousy this year and other people's jealousy. Again, be patient. If you find yourself being jealous and you're really aware of your jealousy and it annoys you, then again, be patient with yourself. Work with it. Understand why you're feeling jealous. Are you again banging your head against a brick wall in fierce frustration when you could actually just be methodically breathing before you do it and considering your next move and thinking, okay, this isn't happening because I keep banging my head against a brick wall, and this is a bit of a waste of time. Conserve your energy, in other words, conserve it so that you can use it when you need to push forward. You can, accelerate, and when you need to slow down, you can save it and put it aside for the next time. There could be some communication that comes in. I'm seeing phone calls, particularly around romantic situations, close relationships that could bring in sudden challenges this year, but there is support around you. So remember, if something comes unexpectedly, or maybe someone comes in from the past, because I'm seeing past projections pop up. These are here to help you understand the irritations of life, all right? Just remember that little phrase there to help you see what's bothering you. So if someone comes in from the past, it could be good or bad, negative or positive. They could be a really great influence, but actually they're showing you maybe an addictive behaviour or something, that a reaction that you have, or maybe a personality trait that you have, or that they provide answers to why something, they're giving you some wisdom. Maybe they're a negative situation that is just annoying you so much it's built up with this return of the worst thing, you know what I mean? Or the last person you want to see in your life, here they come and they keep knocking on the door, and the reason that you don't want them is because they always seem to get to you, they always be able to press your buttons, they always seem to turn you around, maybe they've got narcissistic behaviour or something, or they hit your your heart self kind of thing. Again, remember, these are the nuisances. This is linked to the annoying things in your life. This could be, this person, or this experience of this person in your life is coming in as a reminder of having them around you causes, is a knock-on effect of energy of other issues in your life, because you're not looking at yourself. You don't give enough to yourself. You're not giving yourself enough value. There could be some really good opportunities work-wise for you, and I do see some wishes coming true. But you need to be focused on what that is. You need to decide what that is at the beginning. They're saying is at the beginning of the year, write down a list of things you'd love to achieve and really go for those, again, methodically at a pace, and you will get the opportunities come in. But, if you're not sure what that is, you might not see the opportunities, or you might not see something as a good thing. Again, positive relationship issues, new beginnings around relationships. If you're single, I feel like new people could be coming in, and I do feel that they're coming in with more value. So be aware of what value is. Some people, Aries listening out there, might not be aware of it. Take time to study, research, explore. Again, take your time, be methodical. Again, house issues. If something comes all of a sudden, something is offered to you, maybe you've got to move suddenly, and I'm getting the number 4, particularly if that could be the 4th month. I did mention April before, or it could be over a 4-month period. You've got time to to move out or move, and something comes in all of a sudden. Still do the research. Don't kind of take the first thing that comes. Again, this is about being methodical. This is about being in flow and just going with your instincts and trusting that if you're not ready, you're not ready. Okay, so I hope this helps you, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful 2023. If you'd like a private reading with me and a look at this year in more detail, do get in touch with me via the website www.saraperry.me, and do check out my special offers and products on offer. The 2023 Secrets Revealed is available on Amazon. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.